Here is a project with 6 wells already loaded. The wells contain information such as headers, check shots and logs, as can be seen through the time section display and single well views. I don't see any markers on my wells. I wonder how much information has been loaded for them. I think I will open the Well Manager tool and check exactly what has been loaded into these wells. The Well Manager tool is part of the Data Manager application. To start it, simply click on the Well Manager tool at the base of the Data Manager. The Well Manager lists all the wells in the project, not just those in a session. I can use the well name filter to show just those PKB wells that I'm interested in. And I can click any column to sort it alphanumerically. It is also possible to display additional column information such as well number and custom name. The displayed table clearly shows that some information is missing from the well number, custom name, water depth and well status columns. There is also incorrect information in the land marine column. The set counters show that I have time depth and deviation curves for each well, but no markers and only some log curve sets. Note that the only essential information to create a new well is the unique well identifier, UWI, and all additional imported data is matched to this value to ensure consistency. I have spreadsheets of well headers and markers for all the wells and want to update them with this new information. Data can be added per well through the well configuration dialog, but when there are many wells, it is quicker to import in bulk as a single file rather than updating each well separately. To import well data files in bulk, the UWI is required in the incoming data file and must match the UWI stored in the well. Only then the record is placed correctly. If the UWI does not match any existing wells, then the well is skipped or a new well will be created. First, let's update those well headers. This is my header file. It is columns of data separated by commas. There is a lot of information in here, but the key column is the UWI, which is used to match this new information to any existing wells. Select Import Well Data ASCII. Select the file to import. Skip new wells in case there are some mismatched records. Select well headers as the data type. Configure import parameters. The file is automatically recognized as a comma delimited file, and all I need to do is specify the number of header rows. Assign the well name, the UWI, the custom well name, the well number, the offshore label, and the water depth elevation. The well status has been detected and automatically assigned by the importer. There is no need to assign the KB, X, Y, or TD values, as they have already been imported correctly. Simply leave any unrequired columns undefined. Click OK and OK again. Check the summary for errors, warnings, or skipped wells. Save the session to update the Well Manager table. After a quick refresh, that looks much better. Next, let's import the markers. This is my marker file. It is columns of data separated by spaces. There are a lot of different well names in here, and not all the different well names are present. But the key UWI column is present, and is used to match the markers of any existing wells. Select Import Well Data ASCII. Select the file to import. Skip new wells in case there are some mismatched records. Select markers as the data type. Configure import parameters. That's interesting. The import tool has recognized the header row, but it has not recognized all the columns, as some of the alternate well name values are missing and not represented by a missing number. The white space has been collapsed to just 3 columns of data. The quickest way to load this file will be to use the Fixed Width option. Select Fixed Width, click on the original tab, and place new column dividers in the correct space between columns. Click on the Parsed tab and assign column values. Assign the UWI, but skip the other well names as they are not required and will be used to update the header. Select the marker name column and the depth value. Visually check that you have the correct datum for the depth type selected. These markers are measured depth from the KB elevation datum. Leave any unrequired columns undefined. Click OK and OK again. Save the session to update the Well Manager table, where you should see the marker sets update to a value of 1. Let's close the Well Manager to see the data views. That looks much better. That's enough for now. I will look for those missing well curves tomorrow.
If you have questions or would like to discover more, then visit our website at www.doug.com. And remember, have fun with Insight.